RealToon, it's some real money in the room.
The reports came out that you were on the run for having guns in your video.
Yeah.
And that was one of the first times where we were seeing that. That was like a new thing, a new phenomenon. Like we've always heard, like, I think Maxo even had a bar in the song, "Don't take pictures with it, I'm really gonna use it."
Yeah.
Don't take pictures with it, I'm really gonna use it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's about me in Houston.
Yeah.
I had the club parking lot was going shit. You hear me?
Yeah. They read that motherfucker. They read that in the motherfucking Citizen when I was in the city. They read this. Right. I'm here, I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't say that. Yeah, cuz snapped on that. Like, yeah, nah. They tried to make me, basically wanted to make me the poster boy. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what their angle was. Well, see, this is another thing too, because like, I ain't want to make excuses and make this, that, and other. Like, yeah, we had a lot going on. Yeah, we had to make sure shit was straight. But that was a decision I chose to do. For the longest, I hated the police and all of this, which I'm still have a lot of dislike against them. I don't with 12 at all. The whole thing is, I did that video. That's my video, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, I had that gun in my hand. They just used anything they could to get it, but I opened the door for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, be quick to blame everybody else for their problems and their situations. And then, man, I'm going to take mine to the chin. And I did my time. I stood on mine. You know what I'm saying? I came home. I got my baby. You know what I'm saying? Doing the best with my daughter. We taking off from there.
Did you feel like when everything was going on, did you feel like it was unfair?
Yeah, because they targeted me.
Why do you feel like you were targeted?
My lawyer told me because, like, you got to understand, I rap. That don't mean everybody around me rap, but I rap. Right. So, like, we have, like, you know what I'm saying, people got things going on. You know, I'm going to leave it at that. We got things going on, like, you know what I'm saying, it's different when motherfuckers, you know, you get everything. When you go to the feds, you get everything called motion to discovery. You know what I'm saying? So to be this and to be that and gangster this and hard this on the Instagram or this happened, this be funny, ha ha ha, he this, he that, you see. Yeah, but when you in that motion to discovery and you looking to see why you in here and they got these audio files and you hearing people, mamas and aunties calling the police talking about, oh yeah, I know that was the cartel, but it was the NFL guys that shot at these people or they killed my such and such and woo-woo. And you get to hearing that over and over and over, you understand why they on your neck. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because they hadn't just started watching me at the video. They had been watching me since September. But prior to that, way September the year before, they had been on it since my location video. You know what I'm saying? I seen some talking about it looks like cocaine in the video, but yeah, you see all that. So they hadn't just started watching. See, what they do is the feds or like the high agencies, what they gonna do, they gonna just watch you, and then they gonna get the local dudes to do their work. Right. So you gonna feel like the police just f***ing with you, but them people got them people f***ing with you. They f***ing with you to make you slip, to see if you slip, see what you got going on, and then by the time it's time to get you on something, or book you on something, they gonna make it look like it was a 3 agency, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it took HPD, ATF, the FBI. We all did a joint corroborate to get these guys. They didn't have yeah, they gonna book you, but you open the door for that. That's on you. Yeah, you can't do both lanes, bro. Booster said that bitch. He said it, bitch. You can't do both. You're playing, dog. You're gonna be in the streets or you gonna rap. You can't do both. Right. You're in the streets, you're gonna die. You're gonna rap, you gotta rap and leave the streets alone. Like you got to, bro, because they gonna hang you.
Well, my thing was this, right? Like, a lot of people have guns in their videos, but they say they're props.
Yeah, we said they props, but they ain't go for that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, like, the way that happened, the video was over with. It was over with. Like, that shit was dead. We was gone, we was leaving. It's just more was popping up, more people were popping up. Niggas wanted to kick it, then 12 pulled up, somebody called the police saying they seen this. And then we all just left type shit.
Who left the guns too?
Whatever they had there. I ain't bring no guns. Right. So whatever they left there, that's what they left there. And them people was like, oh, man, about 4 or 5 months flew by. The video been ready. At the time, World Star was World Star, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened now. But back then, World Star, like for real. The
world really changed.
Yeah, exactly, like, you know what I'm saying?
World Star.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And they was big in the premiere of the song. They had been asking for like 3 days. I'm nervous. So I'm like calling, I gotta call the guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bitch, they trying to woo. The guys like, man, this, drop this, like, drop this. I'm like, bitch, I don't want to drive it though. I'm telling them I don't want to drive it. Like, no, they got this. So I'm calling, listen, I'm calling. And they like, everybody telling me the same thing. Man, they already chose us up. Drop that. B-bro, drop that. I'm calling, I'm like, man, he telling me, drop this. Video man steady hit me. He got things going on. You know, he shoot out thugs, BLB. So he got a lot of people in the industry he be with. So he like, man, what's up, man? You gotta tell me something. They ask. I'm listening. Go on, drop it. Bam. The day they dropped that, they got screenshots and pictures of Motion Discovery. They watched that. From that day, they stopped it, slowed it down. You know, they doing everything. I'm talking about 0.01 frames per second. They getting everything. All your pictures, all that. So, yeah.
The song Hoova, featuring Maxo Kream, was, I felt like, where a lot of people nationwide started taking you serious and paying attention to you.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say start taking me serious, but it most definitely brought some attention to the room. You know what I'm saying? It most definitely, because I ain't gonna lie. Like, how can I put this? That brought an energy, like, on 10, you hear me? At that time, because when I shot the video, it was all natural. You gotta understand, this in that video that's dead, homie. I got a couple partners in that video that's dead. So, like, a lot of people's looking at this. Like, when you shooting a video and you come from my circumstances and what me and mine got going on, it's like, I ain't respecting no video. Like, you don't go spin on your, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure you straight. It's just that we was over straight. And we was straight to the point where people got scared. And we scared the right people. Right. Sometimes the wrong things happen, you hear me?
But before we go there, let's do first Maxo was in the video, right?
Yeah.
So how did that relationship even come about?
Nah, that's my man's. We had a couple people. I think I seen cuz at Sauce. I had been walk for a while. He had been wanting me to pull up. We was kicking in this, that, and the other. That's my man's, you know what I'm saying? So I think I actually met him at his album release party because ended up pulling up to the North on me. And we did the Hoova song, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, you know, the hood. And then we both HGC, so it was a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? But it was just all natural and all real, you feel me? Like, a lot of, like, this ain't coming to the North.
Nah,
that's what made it respect him. Because, like, for one, it's not coming to the North.
I barely come
to the South, like, because South got all of it. I got all of it.
Things to do in the South.
Yeah, it's a thing to do.
The North got them too, though.
Yeah, but that bit might stab you. Like, you might wake up with that in your face, you know what I'm saying? They hold that motherfucker, like, you know, the North. So it goes up, but people from the South don't go to the North. So the fact that he came to the North, to the trenches, to the hood, you know what I'm saying? Then he ain't come like deep. He came by himself, like, on some, like, it made him, like, the hood respect him, like, okay, yeah, he in this. And then, like you see how we move. Like, we ain't gotta explain that shit, but like, we just kept fucking around, cause it was just, everything he had going on, it's like he was trying to bring me in, you know what I'm saying? So I always respected that. At that time, it was like, you know, I ain't needed or nothing. And he ain't have to do what he was doing, you know what I'm saying? It was just all genuine, all real. So, yeah, man, it's just been love since day one. That's my guy. Like, you know, it's a big persona. So that's the move, that's the groove. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, the rest is history.
Yeah. You still with him now, even after the jail?
Yeah, most definitely. We locked in. Like, during the whole time in jail, like, Cuz rocked it out with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I try to stay off that phone and stay away from the world because that's hard when you're doing real time. Like, especially, it's like, if you were just in the streets getting money, go do time, you mentally kind of prepared in the back of your mind, like, if I ever get caught, something don't happen. You know what I'm saying? If I ever get caught for what I'm doing, even though I'm getting it up, you running it up, you this, that, and other, it's gonna happen. When you go to jail for a motherfucking video, that's like, you know, that's like catch out, like, you like, God, Like, come on, man. Like, you feel me? Catch out of nowhere. Like, you wasn't shocked ready. So then, not only that, you know where you supposed to be. You sitting in here, a year or two go by, you open these magazines, you seeing everybody who was little brothers and little homies to you, blowing the up, big in the motherfucker. They with him, them, videos on MTV, this, that. You like, that's crazy. You know, that's your life. It's gonna with you. That's why I stayed away from the world. But when I did call, cuz answer that phone, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple partners answer that phone, like send them coins, make sure I had a little food, make sure I was, you know what I'm saying, straight. 5 years, that's a long time, man. Motherfucker forget about your ass be erased, you know what I'm saying?
Year one.
Yeah, like for real. That's just crazy.
But another artist that was in your video that was big and about to blow, to my knowledge, if my memory serves me correct, was Kenny Lou.
Yeah.
He was in the video, the Hoova video.
Not only was he in the video, they charged him.
It's like breaking news.
I'm just telling you, like, he just died before they can come get him.
So he would have been right there with you.
In the courtroom.
As a co-defendant.
As a co-defendant. He was a co-defendant.
For the, why did he get charged?
Man, like I told you, man, we got that light on us. Like, you got people that say they doing this and doing that and they got this going on, and then you got the people that's doing this and doing that and got this and that going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, when you actually got going on, them people on your neck, they just waiting on you to slip to give them an opportunity. So now they looking for any reason to take NFL down, they looking for any reason to take Cartel Bo down, they looking for any reason to take Lulu down. Like, they looking for a reason. So if you give them a motherfucking reason, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's on you. But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, bro got charged. Bro had a lot going on, though. You know what I'm saying? Cuz that's my little baby. He had a lot going on.
Right.
But, man, rest in peace, Kenny Lou, man.
Man,
he was on his way, man.
He was. I feel like, that's why I say, when I say you were top 5, and you were up there, and then it was like, Lou, we lost all at the same time. I feel like that was probably the biggest.
Too. Ghost.
Ghost, yeah, you can't forget about Ghost. Don't even do that to me right there, though.
Nah, it was a lot going on at that time where the city was taking losses. We were taking L's left and right, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the people was with me. It's just, I ain't like the image they tried to make it look like. They lied and said, it was at the school. The school was this the Houston Police Department lying and giving false information to the news, which are also spreading the same lies. It's just that we had the documents that show that they was lying in court, so we didn't get the time because they were lying, and it was clear
that's
that was
drug-free zone.
Yeah, like the whole thing is like they said that the school, kids was getting out to school while the parents was picking up the kids, and they were like, hey, and they look over, we at the park with all these guns. That's a fucking lie. Hurricane Harvey destroyed this school, man. Hurricane Harvey had made that school was an abandoned building. It was destroyed. 2, we got the video on the Saturday. So I don't know what school you go to that's open on the Saturday, but ain't no schools open on the Saturday. Well, I know it's a Saturday. I remember it's a Saturday because that same night, me and Maxo did a show together. He had his own tour going on, and he did a show in Houston.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we did a show that night, that Saturday. Yeah, we did a show that night. So it was like all that shit, it's like you put a target on your back, man. They'll say do anything to get you out the picture. Like, they just want you off the streets at the end of the day. They don't give a about your kids not having no father, your family, your mama not having no son. They just want you. They hoping you die. This is what they really want. They hoping, like, the motherfucker you get into it or got into it with Streetwise kill you so they can go to the 2-for-1 and take them to jail. That's what they hoping. That's how they look. Like, that's how they move. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say if you're going to be in the streets, you got to be in the streets. But if you're going to be in this rap, you're going to do music, man, you got to stay in that rap and leave that street alone. Right. Leave it to your people. Let them handle this, that, and the other. Because once you put that target on your back, they ain't going to stop coming for you. Right. It's only a matter of time before they start trying to plant shit up, make shit up about you. I watched them. I just went to the federal courtroom with a bunch of made up shit and took the federal judge to say all these lies. Ain't nothing here but lies and Instagram posts and social media. Yeah, it took a federal judge to say that. Like, y'all blew this case out of proportion to make these people look like they was doing something that they wasn't doing. They finna go to jail because they got guns and they feelings, but yeah, y'all out of line. This shouldn't even keep being in my courtroom. This is could have been handled by the state. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know, okay, yeah, they was on bullshit. You feel me?
I think Maxo escaped, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't take pictures with it. I'm really
Nah,
going.
he ain't touch. He ain't supposed to be. What he, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my baby to get charged.
Right.
Yeah.
I was just, you know what I'm saying?
You know what
like,
I'm saying?
damn, Kenny, I didn't know he got caught up. That
Nah, he got
just
charged. So they said this shit on the news though.
Oh, okay.
He was gonna get charged, but he got killed before he could get indicted.
How did you think his death affected the city of Houston?
That was a hard one.
And you heard about it in jail?
You know, it was really hard because at the time we was having turmoil as far as the older artists and the younger artists. I don't remember if you remember what was going on, but we had some words. I'll never forget Cub Kyman was like, you seen that Slim Thug just posted? You know what I'm saying? And I went and looked and he was talking about the young and saying shit about deals and shit. It was like up to me because this is a nigga I grew up listening to.
And he from the north side.
Yeah, you from the north too. So not only are you making us look bad, you know what I'm saying, you down in the who do got something going on by minimizing what they got going on because they got deals or whatnot situation when you're not helping them do a motherfucking thing. Which was, okay, if you're not helping them do nothing, that's your choice, that's cool, like, you know what I'm saying, it's not a problem. But I don't talk to them, like, you know what I'm saying, we trying, we pushing, like, you know what I'm saying, we got shit going on. So it was a lot of things that was said. I'm talking about everybody from Lil Kiki to Bun B, everybody had reached
What were
out.
they saying?
They were saying, like, they didn't like the new versus the young, like, they didn't really like it. What I was saying was right, but they wanted to have a public meeting.
What were you saying?
You don't remember that? That don't, well, I just said, I'm like, just talking about what they did and didn't do. Like, what the f would you be if it wasn't for DJ Screw? Right. And T. Ferris and Swisher House and Michael Watts and Paul Wilder. All y'all did that together, so stop trying to make it like, you know, you was just the big boss who did it all on their own, who didn't have no help, because that wasn't the situation, man. I mean, you can portray that, but we all as a city know that wasn't the situation. And you was blessed to have them people in your corner to help you, too. Y'all helped each other, because he helped them, too. Everybody was helping each other. But I just don't like the thing where everybody, you got to be a boss. I'm on my own. Everybody the boss, and the boss, then you downing people. It's just not a good look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I felt
it's just
like,
not a good look.
I've always felt like that was the reason why Houston fell off for so long. Or not, we never really fell off, but we definitely didn't have a spotlight.
Yeah, we ain't had a spotlight because niggas ain't want to share the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing about that is, like, you can try to hog the spotlight as long as you. And I'm not talking about Slim.
When you say
particularly,
yeah,
hog. I'm not saying that particularly.
Right,
I want to be clear because there's still somebody I look up to. You know what I'm saying? Business-wise and as a man and the way he take care of his boys, his family. Like, there's somebody I look up to. Some things he said and the decisions he made, I just look there like, nigga, that's goofy. But we all do goofy from time to time.
Well, I think everybody can agree. At least the younger generation.
Yeah.
I know ain't nobody
You know
helping.
everybody entitled to an off night. But everybody entitled to an off night. But now
and I think they're doing a lot better now too. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like at that time, this would really open my eyes. To be real, I went to Atlanta. And me going to Atlanta, the love I got, I didn't even have a video that had 1 million views yet. The love I got, the people that reached out, the way it was going, how everybody was helping everybody. I didn't want to come back to Houston. Because I had in my mind, like, man, them some you know what I'm saying? Like, all of them, like, now I see why leaving the city. I see why Walk leaving the city. I see why Maxo leaving the city. I see why all these other rappers leaving the city. They just that and other, because, like, you know, it was a lot of inner turnover. But then the city choosing us. You know what I'm saying? They choosing us too. So it's like, nigga, what the do you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to put on for it. And I just kept putting on. And it was like, the city just fell in love with it, bro. I fell in love with it. But the whole thing about it, they knew it was real. It's one thing for them to like you and like your music, but when they know what you got going on is real. You know what I'm saying? And they know, like, this ain't put together. This ain't an industry plant. This ain't like, this, like, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Tread water, tread lightly. Like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's how that go. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they gravitate to you, they hold to you, and they just walk the story with you. So that's why I think I got all the attention I got now, because they want to walk with me. They see, okay, man, that got I dropped. Man, this can be arguably the best fresh first day out I never heard ever released. You know what I'm saying? Since Gucci Mane released his, this could be the best one. But, you know, at the same token, it's like they walking with me. They want to see me get there. Yeah, you got to give them that energy. You got to show them that you're walking with them too. That's all.
Right. Before you got locked up, there was one more thing that I had seen that I was very curious about. It was like you were on a rampage. You know what I'm saying? Like first it was the stuff with like the OGs. Next thing we know, we see you fighting the blood, like in the like you know what I mean, like in the street too. Yeah. And you had at that time you had a few big songs to where I felt like you were too big for that. Like not that was beneath you, but it was just like why are you so gangster? Like you know what I'm saying?
It was beneath me, but well, to be honest, that ankle monitor was driving me crazy. They had me on that ankle monitor, they had me in that house on house arrest, you know what I'm saying? And now we can't be around each other, we can go to jail, you know what I'm saying? It's this going on, that going on. So now motherfuckers feel like they can say a little this and say a little that. Then too, I'm popping pills now. I'm at the house looking for something. I'm doing drugs I ain't did before. Right. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm getting out of tune. You know what I'm saying? Getting out of shape. Motherfuckers seeing this, motherfuckers see weakness, they gonna try it. But you know, motherfuckers gonna go to the proper channels because you know what I'm saying? You know, you can try some shit and that shit get you pushed off the mountain. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I don't fight niggas. Like, I don't, like, you gotta ask permission. You gotta ask the right people, and you hope you ask them at the right time, the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a guy you can just walk up on and feel like you just gonna do what you want to do, because you gonna get what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So, motherfucker just knew dude, like some people knew dude. You know what I'm saying? That's in my circle to meet it, and they was like, bro, just woo, but they was mad. They didn't want me to pull up by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I went to his hood with all his partners and his, and I was nervous. And shit, like, bro, how you gonna fight and you around all these? Like, you ain't gonna win if you drop them, they're gonna max you out. I'm like, right. I don't know, bro, I wasn't thinking. For them pills, for the this, for the that, mad, we're about to on the run. Got bags that labels want to give me, can't go get them, can't this, that, and other, you know what I'm saying? So I was on goofy time that day. That's why I say, like, everybody entitled to an off night. I was on goofy time. I should have never went over there with that shit, but at the same token, I don't give a Right. You know what I'm saying? Like if you feel like that's gonna happen with you, like you walk up on with that bullshit, they got a place for you.
Right. Well, I think the good thing is in that situation was it showed that you was really living what you rap. Cause in this game, I have not seen a rapper pull up to somebody's hood outside of like Maxo and Rizzo. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I haven't really seen, you know, just to look a quick friendly one, especially with no regular dude. Yeah. Like it's, you know, it's.
But see, that's the whole thing. Like I say, like a couple of my people that I consider like
people quick the celebrity box.
You know what I'm saying? They was in my circle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They was in my circle.
It's bigger than rap.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and they didn't want that to happen to them because they knew that was gonna happen to them. So they was like, bro, just fight them, please, bro, like this, ooh, and then just let that shit be over with. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So I was like, I went over there. But I wasn't supposed to go over there like that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to go over there like that with all these partners and woo. I really should have brought mine or had them come to mine, but they were scared. They didn't want to come to where we was at. Right. You know what I'm saying? But then I had like, I wasn't working out doing push-ups and fighting and everything. I don't give a I ain't tight. They gonna push you off the mountain. Like, I don't care about that. Like, I fight my partners. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fight. If I don't with you, like, I'm gonna push you off the mountain. I'm gonna run you over. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't finna do all that. So that was just, spur of the moment dumb decision. That's what I call it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't worried about this shit.
Right, for sure. As a part of your rampage, because it was a rampage.
There ain't no rampage. Give me some water. Like, calling that whole rampage. You know what I'm saying?
You was on a rampage though. It was, in my opinion, like when I say rampage, I mean it was like you was going hard. You know, you was going harder than most. Like you was on the internet, and a lot of artists, in my opinion, they don't have both. You know what I'm saying? They own the mic, but you don't see them popping it. You know what I'm saying? And yo popping it wasn't like a Maxo. When I watch Maxo pop it, he kind of showing off his gap tooth with the grill in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? He got a grill gap. You know what I'm saying? When you watch Walk pop it, he buying some cars for his artists. Yo popping it was you were pulling up on. You had something to say about how would right. You speaking out. You know what I mean?
Then I'm gonna tell you this too.
I'm gonna
say this too. I'm gonna say this too though. Like, nah, cause we gonna keep 100. Like, I had to max the couple out. So it was like, we gotta get it big enough for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my mind, like, I mean, I ain't got but that bead, you feel me?
Right.
That bead in the I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna let him hit me. If he hit me one of these, I had already told Cuz, I said, I ain't gonna lie for him. I'm finna max him out.
Yeah.
I'm finna lay him down. I'm finna blow his in front of everybody. Just trying to stop. But if I'm gonna fight this, that play I'm finna blow this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was already in my mind, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I had to knocking teeth out in their own studios and bust the eyes out this, like I had a broken collarbone around the eye like this, that, and the other.
Why were you on such a rampage?
I was losing my mind, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like,
you seem like a level-headed guy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm gonna play a game on that, like, you know what I'm saying? I can get on that. A lot of that shit childish, but I was losing my mind, like, I'm seeing that, you know what I'm saying? I was losing my mind, because imagine everything you ever wanted, right? That worked for all this, everything was right here in front of you, right? And you finna get it, but the police interfere and put an ankle monitor on your ankle and tell you to stay in the house. And you in the house with pounds, drugs, drink, pills. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay in the house all day, every day. You can't do nothing. You basically gave me everything I need to destroy myself. Everything I need, the depression is there, the drugs there, the everything, you know what I'm saying? What I want right there, you're not allowing me to get it. I can't travel, I can't go, like, so I'm losing myself. I'm not working out, I'm getting out of shape, getting skinny arms and fat stomach and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like a nigga was losing his mind.
Right.
It take a real nigga to be able to look and say, yeah, I was losing my shit, like I was losing my top, like I was going left.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, then by the time, like, you gotta understand, it's a lot of shit that y'all didn't see. HPD kicked my door down with 13 white officers ready to fuck me up. Y'all didn't see that. That didn't hit social media. So you don't know that's going on. That they hit my other house, they ain't hit the right house. Y'all didn't see that. Right. You know what I'm saying? They dragged my uncle out of there, this, that, and other, looking for, you feel me? Looking for me. It's a lot of shit y'all didn't see, bro. They stalking my mama house, it was a lot going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Then they smushing in the streets, and they got they scared threats that, you know, like they own this, they don't want them problems. Like, they should have never stopped, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's a lot going on. Like, Lulu had a lot going on. This my baby, I want him on the next level, but he's so deep in the streets and got so much going on, like, he can't move how he want to move because he gotta, you know what I'm saying? Right. He gotta move lightly, but he at my house every day and I love him to death. But he had all this going on before he met me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how they feel with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's enough in the recipe, it's enough in the bowl to make the proper disaster. You understand what I'm saying? And they just let me that kind of like, it made me go left. But I end up, you know what I'm saying, that time got me together. I ain't did nothing but go in there work out like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because I was mad in the about some of that shit. But worked out like a motherfucker, got my shit together, you know what I'm saying? Came home, mashed the gas.
Right. I saw when you were on your rampage, you had mentioned Sauce Walker. You know what I'm saying?
Rampage.
Oh, I'll stop saying
rampage. Go ahead, bro. Rampage, bro. I was on the rampage.
You was on the rampage?
I was on the rampage. That's what I went on goddamn. That's all right. I was on the rampage.
You was on the rampage.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a good thing though. Like everybody deserves a good rampage. You know what I'm saying? Like we all. You know what I'm saying? I've seen rampage. I've been on a rampage.
Oh,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
You
Never like you though. But you mentioned that the way you even met, like Maxo was through Walk and whatnot.
I ain't gonna lie. I got a lot of love and respect for Walk. I'm gonna tell you why. I done had conversations with Walk. Right. I know this man, Dad. I done sit down and we done talk, we done chop it up, we done had our one-on-ones. Woo. Nigga, if you a real partner with, you gonna get into it. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gonna bump heads with your real homeboy. With a nigga you with, you ain't never gonna always see eye to eye, you hear me? So, like, it just was one of them things that, you know, we bumped heads a little bit. But if I done bumped heads with everybody I with. That don't mean it was just no woo woo woo. It's just the internet takes and put it on the next level. You feel me?
Right.
Because the same day we got into it, the same day we smushed everything.
Right.
It wasn't nothing really up in there. You feel me? Only thing that happened, his people calling him, my people calling me. Now we got to get on the phone. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I say it was a rampage, because it was like right after this. Now he's squabbling the blood. It's like
that ain't got nothing to do with
But it
that.
looked like everything got something to do. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
why it's like a rampage, because it's like steady. It's just always some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That was just some goofy shit. I shouldn't even want to did that shit. I was just losing my shit. I'm answering message requests. I was losing my mind. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just telling you, that's what that was. But yeah, like me and bro ain't never had no real problem. He just said some shit that pissed me off. It pissed me off because one thing about that, he don't give a f. He gonna say what he say, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I understand it as being my home. Like I understand, like he gonna say what he say.
Right.
He just pissed me off. That day was my day.
Right.
And he had pissed me. He pissed me the fuck off. You know what I'm
Walker
saying?
had been going on a rampage around that time. I think he was having drink withdrawals and.
I mean, it was just a lot going on, man.
Right.
It's like I say, bro. Like this rap, shit, bro, is really a recipe for disaster. You know what I'm saying? And I say that like it can put all the right things in the right place, and like the livest shit can happen for you. You feel me? Like, but it's enough in that bowl. You know what I'm saying? To give a man everything he needs to destroy himself. Right. From the hoes, the money, the drugs, the traveling, the lifestyle, the everything you need. They gonna give you everything you need to destroy yourself. I ain't pay attention to that shit until I seen that Tupac movie. And mama told him that shit when the president was on the movie talking about him. What the f the movie name is? All Eyes on Me.
Right.
And mama came and told him about Ola David played his mama. And when told her, say, nah, they ain't gonna kill you. They just gonna give you everything you need to destroy yourself. They've been doing that shit since then.
Right.
They gonna give you everything you need, and it's like, you know, you gotta be, you know, if you control what you got going on, you move right, you gonna go far in the bitch. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got the right people around you, the right team around you, you know, you ain't gonna be able to be stopped. But outside of that, like, nah, you feel me? Nah.
No, for sure. I don't know if you've ever had the honor to watch a RealToon interview. I know you heard about a RealToon interview. Yeah. But we do like to actually get to know the artist that's behind the camera. We don't just like the mess and the drama, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though, you know, that's good for the clicks and the views. Cartel Bo, where are you from?
Lakewood, Northside, Houston, Texas, born and raised. Denver Block and Woodland, White Side.
Okay. A lot of people hear Lakewood and they think of Lakewood Church. That's
where it come from. Yeah, Lakewood Church come out of Lakewood. They started a feed store. We used to buy food for horses and pigs like that. My grandma used to walk to them motherfuckers. They ended up raising enough money by a church. That when John Osteen had them motherfuckers.
The daddy.
Yeah, the daddy. Hold on. Yeah, he had that motherfucker. My grandma been going there. So she been taking me that motherfucker all my life. So she, like, that just built, but on the problem was it was in the hood, so it was a lot of older Caucasian people getting robbed and shit when they go to church, getting followed home. Like, it was a lot of fucked up shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a partner that got like 50 years, you know what I'm saying? He ain't necessarily a partner, he was an old head when I was young. You know what I'm saying? He got like 50 years for robbing and following some people to the house and killing them, like, you know what I'm saying? Some old Caucasian folks. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of time. That's when they just start raising money to buy the compact center, raising, and they got their motherfucker. But Lakewood, that's the trend, bro. They don't go to Lakewood. Lakewood and Rosewood is one and the same to anybody who's not from over there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you'd heard of Rosewood, you basically didn't heard of Lakewood. You know what I'm saying?
Rosewood,
it's one and the same.
The music.
They right there. It's one and the same. You know what I'm saying? It's just, if you ain't from there, you don't know. But then everybody in the city know about us.
Right. How was it for you growing up in Lakewood?
You say what?
I said, how was it for you growing up in Lakewood?
That was gang infested. Like, that was different. Like, it was a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, that was a mother. Man, the lake, man, it's a motherfucker. Like, the lake was dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how most cities adapt. Most of them adapt either to like a California West Coast style or more of a Chicago East Coast New York style. Right. You know, most of Houston adapted to the West Coast wave. Lakewood, like the Blue Store. Like my house is right in front of from a kid. I done seen get they pushed in as a little boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing them motherfuckers getting shot using a payphone. Back when payphone, remember the quarter machine?
Right.
Yeah, I done seen get they shit pushed in. I done seen shootouts. I done seen shootouts with the laws and that bitch. Like Lakewood fucked up, my like that shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't want nobody over there. But you know, it's love when you from over there. It ain't nothing to you, but to the outside, like you know, that motherfucker fucked up. Like I'm just leave it like that.
Right. So the North Side is what they say it is. You know what I mean? I've heard stories. I ain't never just been to the North Side like that. You know what I'm saying? I try not to go if possible. You know, unless I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But you that's what you hear about the North Side is like it's grimy. You know what I'm saying? You will get took down. You know what I mean? Like it's a high possibility of these things happening. And since I've been living in Houston, you know, I have gone to the North Side. Don't get me wrong. I've been to Liberty Road. The North Side is actually bigger than what I actually thought it was. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a whole nother world. Like they don't even need the South Side. Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's like they got their own little. And they got live little events. Like, it ain't just all bad either. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's live. It's fun over there. It's like block parties on trail rides.
So, Lockwood skating ring is in Lockwood?
Yeah, that's on Fifth Ward. That's in Fifth Ward. Lockwood skating ring. Like, everybody know about that growing up. But, you know, Lockwood, you pretty much going to get your ass beat if you ain't from Fifth Ward or you ain't coming stiff enough, deep enough. Like, the only other two hoods that used to go there that wasn't Fifth Ward that was deep is Lakewood and Trinity Gardens. Trinity Gardens hard to go on, Lakewood hard to go on. All that other ass, we from here, we just finna go to that motherfucker. Right. You finna get your thracks. That's just what that is, because that's just the blood, that's Fifth Ward. That's just how they go. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say the North just a different monster. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different monster. If you ain't in and you don't know what's going on, you know, it's best to kind of keep to yourself and just get your money and stay out the way because, yeah, it can happen to you quick.
Right. After all that, you end up somehow getting into rap. You know what I mean? Yeah. What got you into rap and what made you start taking it serious?
How the hood was gravitating to me before, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
the North Side didn't really have anybody. I would say B King, he's more Studiowood, but it's like a different genre of
you know,
rap.
B King, shout out to B King, that's my guy. He taught me a lot. B King on a different wave, you know, but B King, not necessarily street. You know what I'm saying? Right. Not saying that he ain't got street in him. That's just not, you know what I'm saying, who B King is. He a good man and he a club. He want to turn up and get some money. That's who he is. And we could that, but as far as street-wise, like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? But I want you to ask me your question again.
Okay. How did you get into rap and what made you take it serious? Because, like I said, the North Side really didn't have any representation, from my knowledge. You know what I mean?
Nah, I was getting money heavy in the streets. So like,
I think they had Fifth Ward, JP, maybe. That North Side just didn't have any.
I was in the streets heavy getting money, and you know I had got to a point to where I wanted to do something different.
Right.
And I was telling like, so I'm finna start rapping for real, for real. You know, you can say that forever, but that know you and that with you that know you out here, they ain't going until they start hearing you. And like, you talking on that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, you snapping like you going crazy on there, you know what I'm saying? So these my like these ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Then they start picking up speed. They start, you know, the hood start gravitating. Then it's like we already known in the city for street. Like it was like we ain't gotta prove that or show that. They know who the they dealing with. It's just that they got one of their own that's a real one that's out here that's actually doing it. So now they feel like bam. So as they watching it grow and they watching the numbers, they're like, man, I'm hell happy for that he doing this thing because they feel like it's them. Right. You know what I'm saying? When a real street from Houston see me and see what I'm doing, they see themselves. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
They don't see no this and no that or no artist or no clown or no goofy doing. They see them. They see that was just out here hitting licks too. That was turning corners too. That was, you know what I'm saying, picking up and dropping off. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say this, that, and the other, but you know what I'm saying, scoping and plotting and lurking and, you know what I'm saying, jugging and everything. Like, we was all doing the same thing, and they see one of their caliber, now they feel like they can do it, you know what I'm saying? Well, they feel like they can, you know what I'm saying? So I started taking the serious one. I started going places, and everywhere I was going, motherfuckers wanted to take pictures. I'm like, what the f***? Like, you know what I'm saying? People walk up to me, hoes walking up to me, like, people start calling to pay me just to walk through the club, like, not to perform, just to walk through. It's like that. So I'm like, man, this really a craft. Like, this really going.
Right.
And then the turning point was when all the rappers in the city started pulling up on me. When everybody started calling and everybody started pulling up, that's when I knew it was real. I'm like, okay, I'm grabbing attention from the right eyes. You know what I'm saying? I got the right people. You know what I'm saying? Looking at it, I got it. Yeah. This shit crazy.
Right, for sure. What you got going on? What's up? Oh, last question. Yeah, he on the last question. Yeah.
This is?
Yeah.
Shit, you good, man.
That green lighter too, right there.
Ooh.
That no problem. Lastly, when you were locked up, you about 6'7".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 6'8" down there. When you were locked up, did anybody ever try you? You know, I've heard that they got somebody for everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like, for the most part, the people that tried regretted it. You know what I'm saying? But it was more love. I'm going to say that. It was more love. Like motherfuckers seen this, seen that, seen this, seen that. You know what I'm saying? But it was also motherfuckers like, we got to get you on your shit. Like, nah, we seen that shit on the internet. You supposed to drop that. You supposed to do this and this. Nah, we doing 1,500 push-ups a day. We this, that, we running. We throwing 500 there, 500 hooks. So it wasn't necessarily like it was trying, but a few motherfuckers tried. They got their lunch ate. It was, you know what I'm saying? One of them got me shipped across the country. They shipped it was about some coins too, but it was some petty money, but it was a playing with me, like, you know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers take that rap shit to take this, and they know you got something to come home to, and they feel like you ain't trying to be in shit because you in a rush to go home to get back to your lifestyle, not knowing that you ain't the rapper, you just learn how to rap, and they gonna blow your motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up blowing up, man. It kind of started a race ride. I ain't gonna lie.
You started a race ride?
A little bit, like, like the nigga had been older than me, I ain't say nothing, but then I owed his partner, it's a problem. So I was like, nah, f that nigga, get it from him. Cause I wasn't worried about it, but get it from him. I ended up falling out of place, going in the unit. I hit that bitch out like a tire bus.
Now, falling out of place for people who haven't
going
been
in
in prison means
wrong
that...
unit, a unit that you ain't supposed to be in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I just didn't like what I was hearing, and I didn't like how motherfuckers coming. So since you ain't gonna come over here, I'm gonna come over there. We gonna make it easy. Like, I ain't gonna finna do all that. I went over there, and, you know what I'm saying? It started a race ride, but it was pissed me off because the way it started, like, I with his people, it was just him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was everybody, it was him, but that's how that shit go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once that bitch up, it's up. So they was in that 10 ass, that motherfucker. They got my shit to Wisconsin. I ain't go to Wisconsin. They shipped my across the country from the bottom of the map to the top of the map. About that bullshit. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part.
Was it a Mexican or was he
a
white boy?
It was a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it ended up like it ended up being played at the end because, you know, at the medium was having phones and shit, so you can still talk to motherfuckers. Motherfuckers still hit my page now, like, you know who you would, you know how it is, and you do know how it is. You know what I'm saying? That's like you got a partner that with these, with you with these, and now you with these, with everybody fighting. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's going on. This is what it is. It ain't that you hate that. You know what I'm saying? It's up right now.
Why did it turn into a race ride instead of it just being between you and the dude?
Because when I hit that, I dropped him, but I had lost my shit mentally. So I hit him and I dropped him. And when I hit the ground, you supposed to let him get up. I maxed him out. I ain't let him get up. I maxed him out. You know what I'm saying? I was mad. I beat the guy out that nigga. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Because I always got this thing in my mind like, oh, he think he finna play with me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got all the sense. I know what you looking for. I know what you need. Right. And that be my mind. And sometimes it don't be that. But when you put my mind there, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you gotta understand, a lot of them, I had a couple, it wasn't too many. But like, a lot of that like, I ain't finna be doing all that, my like, I'ma just, like, if we in the world, I'ma have a game, max you out. I ain't gotta, I'ma have them gonna max you out. They gonna max you out by me, cuz, I ain't gonna lie, they gonna max you out, like, you know what I'm saying? And I can get them to calm down and stop, but I ain't finna be now, like, so when they playing with me in the jail and they know I got shit to come home to, it's like, I gotta max you out myself, I'm gonna make it bad. I ain't with all that rules, oh, he hit the ground, let him get up. Ooh, if I hit the ground, I don't know that you gonna let me get up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to take your L's with your dubs, baby. I gotta take my L's with my dubs just like the next man. You know what I'm saying? We on gangster time. We ain't on that. We on man time. Right. You know what I'm saying? We in the city, like, so that's all that is. But for the most part, nah, we good. I ain't gonna lie though, I seen some get stabbed in the face, stabbed in the neck. I seen get stabbed in their back, stabbed in their stomach. I seen some of the inside of their stomach. I don't know if that was a teleport. He cut it. I seen some shit that motherfucker about the dumbest shit, about the phone line, about the TV, about, you know what I'm saying, the old money. Like, boy, I see some that motherfucker, and then it be their own people that get them. It be their own people, yeah, like your car, they just gonna go to your car and tell your car you on bullshit, and they gonna get you gone. They ain't gonna let them get you on because that's gonna start a war. A riot. It's gonna start, the cars gonna crash. So it'll be your own people that get you to prevent the cars from crashing and starting a riot or a gang war.
And the cars is who you ride with. I remember watching the interview with Go Yayo, and he was saying he led the Texas car. So how is, would you would fall in the Texas car, or how did that?
I mean, I was on Texas time, but I was on my time. I do what the fuck I want to do. But I was on Texas time, but the Lokes with me. And the Lokes, like, you know what I'm saying, they aid back anything I need to. I fuck with them heavy. But the whole thing is they understood and they respected the fact that I got something going home to. And when you on game time, that 6.5 sentence gonna turn to 7, 8, 9 years quick and easy. Cause you on game time. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of shit going on. And like that's the motherfuckers I was working out with, getting me in shape, getting me on my head, like whoop this, that. I was like, nah, I was just, you know what I'm saying, out of shape at the time. Like I hadn't been, you know what I'm saying? I ain't out there doing this and that. And every day, we 1,500, 2,000 push-ups, 500 squats, 500 crosses, 500 down. We hoop together, we eat together, we this together, we that together. It's like, and I was with my car, my homies out of Texas time, but it was like a lot of envy and a lot of jealousy. Well, it felt like the game cars and the game time, like we were just on the same type of shit. And then maybe because I'm actually a gang, you know what I'm saying? That probably is why, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool. It's cool.
How do you become the leader of the Texas car? Like to speak for the whole.
They want you. They pick you. You get elected. You just natural. Like they asked me to be there a couple times. I told them, no, I'm not finna be responsible for every actions on the yard. No, I'm not signing up for that bullshit. All that shit be weak as hell. Like they just overtalk, overspeak. Yeah, it's something to say, but it ain't worth it. Like every unit I was in, I was the speaker. So none of that shit matter. I didn't want to be no speaker. I don't want to have to deal with no Dauphine homeboys. I ain't no Dauphine. I don't want to deal with his problems, his headache, and the money he owe. I ain't got time for that. Like, that shit lame, bro. Ain't nothing real still about that shit. Like, that should be, all that jail shit really lame. It ain't nothing but, it's really dangerous. Get your stupid ass killed on some dumb shit. I know niggas that had 3 months left on the shit that's got killed by the breakfast bag. You know what I'm saying? Little niggas got killed by some money that, man, that shit real, like, niggas in that dying. And very seldomly do it hit the news. In the Fed pens and the media, like it just be dumb shit. Got some sheets in there, 4, 5 motherfuckers overdosed and died on fentanyl. Thinking they smoking K2. They done hit some fentanyl, or died in that bitch. They ain't got but 5, 6 months left to go home. Like, man, that nigga stabbed in the face by the phone line because he felt like the Lokes is playing with him. And this is I'm right in the cell right next door to. You playing with these people. Like, this ain't playing, you playing. They ain't playing. You heard what he said. That's real stupid. What did Big Word? What he said, Big Word? Yeah, you heard what he said, right? Nigga, big worm, your mother.
Was there anything else that you wanted to let your fans know that they may not know? What can we expect from
2024 gonna be a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a fucking movie. I got 13 major label deals on the table. I just ain't took one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They took me out, flew me out here, did this and that, all that shit cool. I just want to make history. I want them to know that it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate and love. Like, I don't consider motherfuckers fans. Like, if you follow me and listen to my music, you gotta be a real nigga. Like, it got to be in you to even be able to relate. There's no way you can listen to my music and be a or some fake or some bullshit. Cause I ain't making no music for no fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? The shit out there, you gotta be able to adapt to it. You gotta hit it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel that shit. So you gotta been through it or went through it or had it or going through it or living in some kind of shape, form, fashion. I want you to know shit going all the way. I ain't got fans. I got families and friends. If you go listen to my music, jam, put motherfuckers on, nigga, you ain't no fan. You a family and friend. You help put money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I damn ride with you like I ride for my own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no Hollywood. Like, so I think that's why the city adapt to it like that. No, I ain't gonna lie. They grew to it like that because a nigga got it going on as far as, you know, putting that shit on concern.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me see a video real quick. One of the artists who we've heard, I don't know if it's in support, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's anti, but Mr. Big Speaker himself, Kevin Gates, has referenced your name a lot. What's y'all's relationship? What's going on?
I done talked to bro. Like, I knew bro before Blow Blue. You know what I'm saying? I met him Trey Day. Not Trey Day. What that was? That was I was on the Wolves. I met him. It's a long time ago. He was with Drake then, you know what I'm saying? This before he was on. I went to TDC, got out. I seen he was doing big things. It just so happened like a
offside pulling up in the H.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I've been fucking with like bro good nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? As far as like saying my name and this, that, and the other, I just look at it like, you know, he just keeps my name alive. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I don't know him, like I ain't talked to him, so he know the fuck I am. And I don't see no bad and no negative coming from it. So whatever it is, if he do want to call himself Cartel Bo, I don't give a fuck. That's a grown man. That's my nigga. He ain't never came at me with no negative nothing, so he can do whatever the fuck he want to do.
Right.
Like, that's my baby, that little baby. We gonna run into each other anyway. It ain't gonna be nothing but love. So like, you know, this is people need to take out of context, being their feelings.
Right.
Bro be on a multiversal mind state. He be everywhere. He be listening and draining from energy, from this, that, and other. But and the whole totality of things is about love, like. So he just always show love. I ain't got nothing bad or nothing to say about bro. Like, but it's always been good, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If I didn't know him, that'd be one thing. But because I done talked to him, had these conversations with him, FaceTime, you know what I'm saying? That's all good. I feel like I look at it like keeping the name alive.
Right.
Just leave it at that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
man, he's here, he's back, you know what I'm saying? He's a problem, you know what I'm saying? And goddamn me, bigger than ever, man. Cartel Bo.
Yeah. Cartel!
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.